Right, welcome back. Just had to redo that due to a hostile gang jumping in. Right, I've just got back from collecting my 4 commodities from my 4 harvesting planets. I've walked my ass over to, that's where I'm aligned to my customs office where my manufacturing plant is. Just check that again. I always find this easy to go on view planet. Keep your cargo hold just open at the bottom, it helps. Right, take note. So click on your first launch pad. Remember, only 2 of these launch pads you're going to be putting into, because one makes manufacturing parts and the other one makes your consumer electronics, which automatically go into your robotics. Open your storage. Notice the launch pad name at the top. So this one is XJ4. Go to your launch pad. It opens up the customs office. So everything that's in your customs office hold, just select all your items and dump them straight into there. Sometimes you might find if you're harvesting a lot, you won't actually have any space. So for my XJ, I know that this launch pad is making manufacturing products, so I know I need reactive and I know I need precious. So on the XJ launch pad, this one here, I'm going to put in my reactive and I'm going to put in the precious. Click on transfer. Now you see these 2 lines either side. It tells you when they've got a resource and when they haven't. When they're lit up, they've got it. When it's not lit up, they haven't. As soon as I click on transfer, they're going to light up. And there you go. The inner white lines, by the way, are cycle times, process times, how long it's got until it finishes the end of that process. So that's that in full swing, in full production now. We want to go to the next one, XKJ. So on here in your Planet Customs office, XK4, and I want to make sure that we've got loads of toxic in there and loads of the structures. It's telling me off because obviously there's not a lot of space in there, so the best thing will be to do is just make sure these balance out as well. Again, as soon as I click on transfer, these are going to light up and it's going to be in full swing production. There you go. You can see it's quite unbalanced at the moment. I've got almost 11,000 of the structures and only 9,500 of the toxic, so I'm going to run out of toxic first. So we close this, and like I say, when these are finished, they'll give you your mechanical parts. Make sure again they're routed as a product to go directly from your launch pad from the storage sections. I haven't tried it, but I wouldn't advise it. I don't think it'll work to go from hello, we've got a hostile, to go from directly your plant into the next one. I think it does actually give you some waste. Just give me a second, I'm just going to go dock up.
Warp drive active.
Okay, I'm not really too fussed if this ship gets lost, but obviously it'll look a bit silly on the kill board. So then you set everything up from the previous video to automatically produce your robotic parts. So your robotic parts down here, this will probably take about a week to completely fill up, and it's worth a lot of ISK. And then you fly in. When you do your drop-offs, you probably need to do your drop-off and collections. You need to do daily cycles on your planets, and probably pick up once every 2 days. It's loading. Pick up once every 2 days and come to your manufacturing planet, drop them off, and that's basically it. And obviously when I do mine on weekly runs, I grab my hauling ship, grab my scout ship, and I go and drop them off in TVN to be transported down by our lovely Courteous Corporation, free of charge, down to TVN, down to Jita, and then septa my way down there each week and just sell the products. And that's it, there you have it. I'll try and do a brief write-up as well. you make yourself probably, I'd estimate, between 70 and 100 million, depending on your cycle times. If you're doing anything like me, a daily cycle, and moving everything around every 2 days, you're probably going to be making about, I'd say, about 80 million a week. If you've got any questions, just ask.